Welcome back to Further Solutions Academy. Further Solutions Academy. Encourage me more to share and read and subscribe. If you have not subscribed before, make sure you share and subscribe to your friend. At this point, we have over 300 videos on our channel. It means you can come here and learn any topic of your choice: mathematics, physics, any topic in mathematics, physics, chemistry. Just in case you want our online classes, you want to make a request, you can comment below, or you make use of this line. Now, we can do three things with this line. You can call us, you can WhatsApp us, and also Telegram is allowed. Where Telegram is allowed. Either of the three, that is all you need. So now, in this video, I'll be walking you on t-test, which hypothesis testing or two-tailed. Now, in my previous video, I've explained and with example extensively on z-test, the table value and other things of it. Now, but this time around, I'll be on a z-test, on a t-test. Now, I told you earlier that if my n1 plus n2 greater than what? 32, we are moving on to what? Z-test. Now, and I said that if n1 plus n2 less than 32, we are moving on t-test. Please take note of these two conditions. They are very, very important. Before you lay your hand on any question, you have to look at this condition. Now, you look at the relation. The first number, the second number, which is, you all know what is n. By the end of this video, I will give example which it will really help us to understand that. Now, that is very, very important. Another thing is that to use your t-test, you must know how to generate your what? Degree of freedom. Now, degree of freedom, it is always equals to n1 plus n2 minus 2. This is called degree of freedom. This is what we're going to have to relate with your what? Your significant level. Significant table, which is alpha divided by 2. Since it is two-tailed, it is two numbers. It is two-tailed. It means now this you relate with what? With your now it means your this will be your degree of freedom. Degree of freedom. While this one will be your what? On your table now, this one will be your what? The alpha divided by 2. Now, normally we operate in percentage. Percent, we have 1%, we have 2%, we have 3%, and so on and so forth. 0.1 depend on the table of value you are working towards. Now, I think go to your table. These are the tables. Just look at it, and you will see what I'm talking about. We call it statistical table. That is very, very important. Or if you still need help, you can call upon us. We are to answer you. Well, okay. Now, that is important of degree of freedom with the significant level because of two-tailed. Now, the next thing I want you to understand is that now my plus minus 2 can be equals to z1 minus z2 divided by root of s squared, which is put 1 all over n1 plus 1 all over n2. Okay, that is very, very important. Where my this will be equals to n minus 1. There are proof for this, but I may not be able to prove here. I'm just computing here. This is 1 of s2 squared divided by degree of freedom n1 plus n2 minus 2. That is very, very important. That is very, very important. Now, since we know this, we can now, anything we need to find on degree of freedom, on a problem that satisfy condition of t-test, we can find it. We can find it without no issue, without any problem. Now, with this, let me try to give one or two examples that will really help us to explain the all what I've been saying. Okay, I need to rub this part because of I'll be using. Let me give example of problem that will explain, that will relate all what I've been explaining since. Oh, look at this question. It's a very nice question that somebody can give you in any exam. Now, is the two colleges equal when it comes to their scores? Test art is 0.02 significant level. This is a very important value because this will give you what? Your critical value. Now, the same step that was on our previous z-test, which I stated some steps, then the same step are applicable here. Now, the first one, college A, average score 70.05, standard deviation is 15, and the number is what? Is 2. College B, average score 66.5, standard deviation 10.0, and the number is what? Now, when we talk about average means mean value. You know, we all know what is called mean value. Back to our elementary statistics. Now, solution to this problem. Now, how do I solve this problem? Now, I've explained to you in our previous video that my H0 is mid equals to mid 1, which also my H is not equals to mid 1. Please take note of this. This is called, we call it hypothesis, non-hypothesis and hypothesis. Now, we have to state it now. When you hear what hypothesis, it means intelligent guess. We are guessing on something that is what we have been talking about. It means this particular video, a particular topic is very relevant to our daily life if we want to be a good getter. Now, what I need to do is that we all know that condition 2, my n1 plus n2, can it be greater than 32? If it is yes, if it is no. Now, let's try to check. My n1 is not greater than, it means my n1, what is my n? We have 10 plus 18, which is equals to 28. 28, is it 28? 10, 18, that will be 28. It means 28 is less than what? 32. It means t-test. That is, it means since I'll be using what? T-test. That is the condition that is very, don't just solve. Don't be don't cram. Look at these two numbers. If you add them together and the sum of them is greater than 32, it means you are using z-test. But if it is less than 32, you are using what? T-test. That is what I want to explain as far as this video is concerned. And by the next thing is we generate our critical value and we compute. We make our what? Compute. How do I? Degree of freedom, we always say it our T of what is the first n12 plus T, plus 18. Sorry, this is 18. No, yes, 12 and 18. It means it's 30. I make mistake. 12 and 18. 12 and 18, which is going to be 30. 30 is still less than 32. Now, which is also t-test minus 2, which is equals to t of what? 28. Now, it means my degree of freedom, this is my degree of freedom, which is 28, which I've explained that earlier. Now, I will now move on by having my what? Alpha divided by 2, which is my Alpha divided by 2. What is my alpha, which is my level of significance, which is going to be what? Is 0.05 divided by 2, which I'll be having, if I divide this number by 2, it will be 0.05. 0.025. Yes, now. 0.025. Now, I will now go to my table on your statistical table. I may not be able to because of my time. I will go to the table here, and since I have the table, what I will just do is that that will be 5 to 2.5%. 5 to 2.5, yes. 5 to 2.5%. That is what I will go and let on under and down. It means 5 to 2.5% under 28. Now, my T table will be equals to, my T table will now be equals to, okay, wait, what I'm going to have it, I will be having 2 points. Now, it will be 2.048, 2.0484. That is what I will get on my T table. Now, it means I cannot draw my what? My critical region. My critical region will just go like this, and go like this, and go like this, and go like this, which is very, very important. Now, I'm saying 0.025, and here will be what? 0.025, and here will be what am I going to be having here? 2.484 minus and 2.0484. That is what we'll be working on. Now, it means this is my what? That is that. Since I have that, I will now move on by having my T test, my T28, which it will be equals to, the formula says that Z1, mu2 divided by root of squared 1 all over n1 plus 1 all over n2. That is the formula. Now, since I have this formula, I can now say that the only problem now is that permit me to rub my question because I have everything available already. Now, I have everything already. Now, what I will just do now is that it's now like I'm going to be working on this of will be equals to 12 minus 1, 15 squared, plus 18 minus 1, 10 squared, divided by degree of freedom, which is plus 18 minus 2, which it will be equals to, it will be equals to 11 multiplied by 225 plus 17 multiplied by 100 divided by 28, which I'll be having. It means this of this will be equals to 149.1. That is what I will be having. That is what I'll be having. Now, it means this part is settled already. It's settled. I've computed that one. Now, the next thing I will now move on to T28, which it will be equals to, we all know what is my mean. First mean is we are talking about 70.5 minus 66.5 divided by root of 149.1 1 all over 12 plus 1 all over 18 brackets, which it will be equals to 4 divided by calculator. Okay, now 14. Let me to repeat this thing. Now it will be root of 2.71. Calculator. Yes, that is what we'll be working towards. Now, since we have that, I will now have the next thing I'll be working on. It means of 28 will be equals to 4 all over root of this number 4.55. Now, since I have that, it means which my Z28 will be equals to 0.88. 0.88. Now, since we have that, don't forget that T table and Z calculated. Now, we have to know the condition of both of them. Now, we accept it because of what? Why are we accepting it? Now, this, we have a T calculated is less than T table. Now, it means, yes, T calculated is less than T table. Why? Because of 2.0484 is less than 0.444, which is what? What we need means what? Accepts the non-hypothesis. I mean, no, do not reject, which is accept non-hypothesis. This is the non. That is just what we need to work on. Now you can see the Z test and T test, which is two-tailed test, is now settled. You can come here and learn that. Once again, thanks for watching.